Hello and welcome to our Get Ready series of videos, and today we are going to look at our glass washers and hopefully explain to you guys how to get your machine ready for being busy. And we've been shut for a while, so hopefully we can get the machine up and running. It's 15 years tomorrow since our first ever Caterwash machine was sold, so there's thousands and thousands of Caterwash machines out there. They're produced in Italy by a company called IME. That's been going a lot longer than 15 years, but they're proven to be really good value for money, very reliable, and we want them to continue to be reliable. So therefore we're going to show you a little bit of how to look after them and how to get them back up and running when you've been shut for such a long time. So the machine itself, okay, they come in various different sizes. They come in 350, 12 pint, 400 and 500 basket machines. This is a 500 basket machine with a waste pump. Okay, so it's really straightforward to operate. We just switch it on, hit the button, and what that is, you can hear that the machine will start to fill up. Just stop that. The machine will start to fill up, so the inlet solenoid is what we call being energized. So you'll see some clips of the inlet solenoid appear on your screen, and that's basically all that's doing is opening a valve at the back and pushing the water through the rinse tank and over the glasses. So the fill and the rinse are connected, and the way that it fills and the way that it rinses is going to be connected. So if it's filling slowly, it's not going to rinse correctly. So you need to have it needs to fill in around 15 to 25 seconds. So it needs to have good filling. If it's slow to fill, you might have a kink in the pipe. You can hear it slow down there. All right, so although the glasses will wash, it won't rinse them, and you'll have suds underneath and things like that. So make sure it's filling really nice. Okay, you can open the door and the arm should be spinning round. Okay, if you've lost one of the rinse jets, for instance, one of these, all your pressure is going to go out of the rinse jet, and it's not, and the arms are not going to spin. So make sure you've got all these in place. We do sell them separately on the website, on the drop down underneath the product. Okay, you can buy these, they're not very expensive, and you must make sure both on the top and the bottom that you've got them all in position. The other one that is really good as well, the center boss here, we sell this separately. So if the machine's 10-15 year old, this becomes a little wobbly, and there's wear in there, so it's good to replace the center boss on your machine. But make sure that we've got all the jets. The other thing that you're going to lose is this little plate here. So you'll see what she'll do, she'll clip this, and you'll be able to see this actually in location. But it's really important, this creates like a water seal that goes underneath this. Okay, so on the center boss, that needs to be put on first, and then the arm goes on top of it. Okay, and it faces upwards, creating a little dish of water. All right, that will help seal underneath the wash arm and give you much better results. It's the first thing that gets lost. So yeah, just check, make sure you still have it. Underneath all this is the intake for the filters. Okay, so what we need to do is make sure that these are kept clean. And we have two on this one. We have a filter for the inlet for the wash pump, which is the big one, which is this one, and we also have the filter for the drain pump. So we want to make sure that these are nice and clean, and that they've got the nuts to locate them and to screw them down. So we need to make sure that happens on both filters here. Whilst we're doing all this, it's really good to have a look inside to see what the general condition is, whether we've got any limescale issues. So limescale is a powdery substance which normally appears on the elements, and you will see like a tide mark around there. So we can use descaler inside the machine, to descale the machine ready for when we reopen, which would be a really good thing. So the amount of call outs we go to and the machine's full of scale is quite a lot. So if we can get the descaler into the machine, do that. Speak to the team about water softeners as well, and you can put a water softener in line to prevent that happening in the future. So it's really key that we kind of keep the machine as clean as we can. There is a rinse tank underneath which will suffer from Limescale as well, but that's a little bit more technical how to get in there, but we will cover it in the video a bit later on. Welcome back. I've just reassembled the machine now. It's filling up nicely. We can hear the arms spinning. We can hear the water going in the machine just as it should. All right, once it's stopped filling, it's going to heat the rinse tank up first. Okay, so we can take a look at this. I'm going to have a look inside it. Before you do this yourself, make sure the electrics are isolated and you are confident in your ability with removing panels and things. And if you're unsure, then ask for ring the office and we can get an engineer to come out and have a look at it for you. But I'm going to have a quick look in there. I've already loosened the screws off, so hopefully it'll come off. So removing the front panel behind the bar, I can show you a few things. Okay, we've got the peristaltic pump whizzing around. All right, we've got the adjustment to increase and decrease that. We've done a separate video on peristaltic pumps and how to set the detergents. So if you want to have a look at that, by all means. This is the rinse tank here on the left hand side. So this is going to heat up first when the machine's full. Okay, and then it's going to heat up the wash tank. So it's key that we've got the chemical going in on the detergent and the rinse aid. Okay, and these are left and right of the machine in tubes, okay, which are clearly labelled. It's really important as well. They come in the kit. It comes with a little weight as well, so you put a weight on the end of the tube, so it always stays in the bottom of the bottle. What we're going to go through now is probably a little bit about the waste pipe and how the waste pipe is connected. It's quite important because it is definitely one of the areas that you get bacteria coming into the machine. So if you see black mold, orange mold, or bacteria inside the machine, there's two ways we can deal with this. We can put some chlorinated detergent through it, and that kind of kills 99.9% of the bacteria inside the machine. So that's a good way if you've already got it. But your belt and braces approach would be to put a trap on there. So make sure that your machine has got a trap on the waste. Now there's a couple of traps that's going to appear on the screen. Standard washing machine one, which is for machines with pumps, okay? And we also do a low level one, which is basically a Hep2O, which you'll be able to see. So make sure that you've got a trap on your waste. Just check it, because if you haven't, you're going to get these bacteria coming back up into the machine from the drain. So it's really important. Setting the results, that's another video, but you certainly want them, as we're filling up this machine now, we can hear the water splashing around in it, so that should give us the results that we need. We can also look once it's filled at its washing capabilities as well, and how it should sound when it's washing good. So it's important that we prevent bacteria from getting inside the machine. So if you've got any sort of build-up, so if it's black slime, or sometimes it's a bit pink as well, that's all signs of bacteria inside the machine. Now we do sell a product which is chlorinated glass wash detergent, which basically will wipe it all out and kill 99.9% of bacteria inside the machine. But where it came from in the first place, we can deal with that by simply checking to make sure that you have a trap on the machine. So there's so many places out there that just have like an upstand and put the pipe inside it, and all those smells and nastiness that's inside the drain kind of breed inside there because it's 60-degree, quite humid temperature. So we need to make sure your machine definitely has one of these traps on. So it's this if you've got a waste pump, okay, or The product codes are on the bottom appearing. If you haven't and you want to achieve the same results but you cannot afford to lift the waste pipe up, we do a HEP2O kit, all right, which consists of a one-way valve and then a little cone connector. So all this is designed to keep very low level behind the machine, but will give you the same results, so it won't let any bacteria come back through into the machine. So really worth checking while you're on shutdown, and really prevent the build-up of the bacteria inside the machine. Okay, so the machine's filled up. We've gone through the checks, the rinse aid and things like that. We've checked it all going in really nicely, nothing spilling out of the front. Okay, we've checked the wash arms and the rinse arms are all complete. We've checked also the filters are clean, etc, etc. Well, now we can just simply set the machine off on a wash, and it should sound like a dishwasher, commercial dishwasher. All right, good healthy sound, lots of water spilling around, and it's really going to wash your glasses. We've got what we call a thermal lockout on the machine, so it doesn't stop washing until the rinse tank temperature has got hot enough, so it guarantees it's going to sterilize your glasses. It's not got a brake tank on it because we don't require a brake tank in the UK. We can just get around by using what we call a one-way check valve like this. So it's not really designed for plates. They need a brake tank, which we've done lots of videos on that. So it's mainly for washing glasses. It comes with 2 years warranty. Okay, we have all the spare parts in stock. What I want to quickly just show you around our building and just show you some of the reasons why we're still number one on our glass washer industry. So if you follow me, I'm just going to show you. This is our fully equipped workshop. Okay, machines come in and out of here all the time, getting repaired. So we're always available to help you over the phone if you get a bit stuck as well. So don't hesitate to give us a ring. Just follow me. We'll have a look around. This is our distribution center. Okay, all our machines are kept here. We send out about 15 vehicles per week with machines on them. All right, this is the warewashing side of our machines, pass-through dishwashers ready to go out to customers. And this is the most important bit. So if you sell a machine, you've got to look after it. Okay, so it's easy to sell a product, but you've got to look after it. Spare parts. There's over about £250,000 worth of spare parts in this room, and we're open 7 days a week, 8 till 8. So if you just come through, loads of spare parts. And we've got all these people here 7 days a week, 8 till 8, to make sure that you're buying the right product for your business. So keep safe, everybody. I'd love to see you back up and running. So let us know how you get on and let us know your comments. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.